Hi, Medichlorons! How are you doing today? I'm doing more comic book reviews, and as usual, my comic book reviews are brought to you by my own comic books. The Red Knight, issues 1 and 2 are out, and my novella, Caprice and Other Stories, a little short story book featuring 4 tales of terror, or horror, or at least creepiness. You can also check me out on Twitter. It's going to be listed below. Now, let's get to some comic book reading, shall we? Let's go with iZOMBIE. iZOMBIE, as usual, by Chris Robinson, and by someone else. Who's the new person doing this issue, this particular issue? Guest artist is Jay Stevens, but Mike and Laura Allred are still hanging around doing the colors, by the way. Mike is just doing 3 pages, while Laura's doing the rest, by the way. And this is 2 pages spread that Mike's doing. Beautiful scene. I think this is in Rio, right? And good lord, lovely work. I mean, I could actually, when I looked at this, I had a feeling he at least did something here, because it just has him all over it. Hey, Gwen isn't in this issue at all. It's not about her. Fuck Gwen. Who cares? Well, I do. I'm just kidding. But this issue is dealing with what's this bald guy's name? I can never remember. He's one of the monster hunters. Do you remember? Well, the bald guy with the missing eyeball and the scar. He's this guy, but he used to be good looking. There he is. Matter of fact, in the '80s, he was Tubbs from Miami Vice, and with the whole look thing. I can't make fun of, because, you know, in junior high I was kind of trying to, you know, do that look too. Yeah, okay, I admit it. It was the time. Everybody did it. Anyway, he's recounting, he's in the airport for some reason. We don't find out until the end. And he's recounting, like, an old, some of his old past. This is one of those kind of, like, standalone issues that is kind of a break from the usual action to give us a little backstory and, you know, fill us in about some of the supporting characters. In this case, we're doing it with him. And it's one of his early missions, actually, where he and, boy, I should have, what's her name? Brittina. Whatever the fuck her name is. She's Japanese. And their mission in Rio, which is beautiful. I mean, just lovely work here by Stevens, by the way. Sometimes, I gotta say, you know, guest artists don't have much to do and not much time to work on. Sometimes they're last minute. So sometimes their work can look a little shoddy, you know, especially sometimes when they're trying to mirror the regular artist, too. So, you know, they're handicapped. But I think Stevens does a wonderful job here, and they're supposed to attack this. They're supposed to find this vampire queen deep in the jungle, and while they're doing it, they're encountering, you know, all sorts of other crazy shit, like zombies and ghosts and jaguars and shit like that, until they come to the vampire queen herself, which is kind of a valley girl, and they were like Christian missionaries who got bit by vampires, and now they're in the jungle as like vampire queen goddess thing cult stuff, which is hilarious. And of course it all ties into the end, by the way. It was also, I don't want to really talk too much about it. Maybe I'll talk about it in future issues, but I have a question about the connection at the end, where we see that his old partner has a connection to his current partner, and I'm beginning to think, well, it opens up some questions in my mind. I don't know if maybe you have too, if you read this issue. I loved it a lot. This is 5 RAM chips as usual. Even a you know, side story in this series is fantastic. Loved it a lot. Totally recommend it. Although probably not the best issue to jump onto if you want to know what this series is about. But who cares? It's fun. Nice one and done. Let's move over to some monster stuff with Spawn. And Spawn 212. I'm not sure why I'm doing the redneck voice. But it's, as usual, John Jeff, Todd McFarlane with additional plot. I think Todd Todd McFarlane's additional plot is, oh, hey, why don't you have that guy shoot that guy? And Will Carlton, the writer, and Simon Karansky as the artist. And as usual, Karansky his work is just beautiful. You know, I can't, and he definitely plays around because he does some flashbacks here of previous Spawn action, which of course were normally drawn by McFarlane or Greg Capullo. And so he mirrors in those sequences their art styles, which is nice. And really, I like the way it contradicts with, you know, the present day in his style. And this is totally like a McFarlane shot from the past, and he does it beautifully. I loved it a lot. This is basically New Spawn talking to Clown. And Clown looks the most human I've ever seen him, actually. Which is a welcome sight, because I've always wondered, it's like, if you're like trying to be incognito and you look like a mutant cartoon clown, you're not doing it well. You're actually more conspicuous than the reptile monster thing that you normally are. So he looks human, and it works for the series. And I actually probably couldn't see this artist do that kind of style. It'd be ridiculous. But anyway, they bring everybody up to speed, you know, our character included. What Malbolgia was up to, where he's been, what the hell happened, what the Clown is up to, or Violator. I've never remember been certain which is his real name. Is he Clown or Violator? I think he's Violator, right? Anyway, Violator and Spawn discuss, well, hey, I guess we're working together, even though, you know, you want, you know, all evil power, and, you know, I just want to help people and stuff like that. So they figure that helping each other right now is probably the best bet. And that's kind of it. That's pretty much, it's a good issue to get up to speed with the whole Spawn thing. But you know what, I could use an action sequence or something. I don't know. Whatever. This is 4 RAM chips. Very good. And Angel and Faith has brought to you by, the letters A and, nah, fuck it, whatever. I was going to do a stupid joke, but I forgot. Angel and Faith, issue 2, and it's Live Through This. The storyline is based on a Hole album, essentially. Angel feels really bad about killing a friend, which is good, because you should feel bad about killing a friend, breaking their neck, especially when it's Giles. And this is basically his mission, trying to figure out if he can bring him back. Trying to find a loophole, and this is what's going on right here. It's written by Christos Gage, and Rebecca Isaacs is doing the art. And it looks really good. Actually, I'll be honest, I like the art in this book than I do in the regular Buffy book, frankly. I think the characters look like the actors, but not done in a stilted way, where, you know, it feels stiff. And the world they live in really feels really tight, really like a comic book. I don't know. It's just a good marriage between, you know, the TV show and the comic book series, and I like that a lot, actually. And then, of course, we're trying to, you know, get further and further into this mystery here. I'm not going to get too much away on this one by choice. And I like this one a lot. I'm going to give it a solid 4 RAM chips as well. If you're not reading the Buffy book, I don't know, might as well pick up Angel and Faith. Filmed in front of a live studio audience. Now, push the button, Lindsay.